Hi there, I'm going to show you how to make a solid square with crochet, and I'm using a worsted weight yarn here. I'm using a number 4 and I've got a H hook, a number 5 H hook. So I'm going to start out with a slip knot, and this is how I make my slip knot, like this. I wrap it around twice, then I pull it over, and then I pull it over again, and I slip it in there, and that is my slip knot. Okay, so now I'm going to chain 4 and slip stitch into the first stitch to make a loop. Now you can do the magic loop if you like, but I'm doing this easy for beginners. So 1, 2, 3, 4 chains and slip stitch. That means you go into that chain and you pull it right through, and now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this chain 3 is acting as if it's a treble, okay? Because in each of the 4 corners of this square, there's going to be a treble stitch, okay? So now after we've chained 3, we need to do 3 double crochets into the loop. So we're going to go right in into the loop here with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and now we're going to do a treble. A treble is where you wrap the yarn over the hook twice, and then you go into the loop, you wrap the yarn over and you pull it through, wrap the yarn over and you pull it through 2. Wrap the yarn over and pull it through 2 more. Wrap the yarn over, pull it through 2. Now that little section, we are going to repeat it twice more, okay? So we're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 treble crochet, and repeat it again. Do it twice more, okay? So here we go for the first repeat. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and a treble. So that means we have to wrap it around twice, go into the loop. I'm holding my yarn in so that I can crochet it in through 2, through 2, through 2. Okay, so that's the first repeat. I'm going to be holding this this tail in so that it's being crocheted into this loop. Okay, so now we're going to do the second repeat. A double crochet, that's the first one. 1, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. And I do have a video tutorial on my channel here for how to do a double crochet if you need it slower, okay? Now the treble is round twice, in, pull it through 2, pull it through 2, pull it through 2. So that's our 2 repeats, okay? So to finish off our square, we're now going to do 3 double crochets into the loop. Oops, sorry. 1, 2, 3 double crochets, and then we are going to slip stitch it into the third chain. So we're going to count up 1, 2, 3 of the beginning. We're going to slip stitch it in there. So that means we have to push our hook through, put the yarn over to pull it through, and then pull it through. And that is our first round. You can pull this tight with your strap and you can weave that end in later, okay? So this is our corners. Each corner has a treble crochet. And now we're going to start growing our square. So to begin this, this is a bit different to a typical granny square because we're trying to create a solid square, okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to chain 3 and do 2 double crochets into the stitch where we started our chain. So we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to double crochet into the same stitch that I did my chain 3 in. 1, and into the same one, 2. That's to make our corner solid, okay? And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double crochet into the next 3 double crochets that we see there. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now, we've come to our first treble. This is the treble that we did in the previous row. So what we're going to do each time we come to a treble from now on is we are going to do 2 double crochets, 1 treble, and 2 double crochets into each treble. It's a cluster for the corner, okay? So here's our treble, and there is the beginning of the treble stitch. So I'm going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and a treble crochet where we wrap it around twice, go in, pull it through, go through 2, go through 2, go through 2, and now 2 double crochets all into the same stitch, 1, 2, and we're ready to go across the next side. So that's going to involve double crocheting into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And here we are at the top of the next treble. So we're going to go into it doing 2 double crochets first. 1, 2, and then a treble, wrap it around twice into the same stitch, pull it through, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, I hit my stand. Now 2 double crochets, 1, 2. Sorry if it's wobbling on you. It should calm itself down. Okay, now we're going to go into the next 3. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and now we've got to the next treble. There it is. So we're going in just in front of that treble, okay? So we're going to do 2 double crochets, 1, 2, now a treble, wrap it around twice into the same treble crochet from the previous row, the top of that one, and now 2 double crochets, 1, 2. And this next corner is a little bit different because remember we chained 3, which was acting as our treble, and then we did 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That was the beginning of the corner. We're going to finish it now. We're going to go across this last row, these 3 double crochets. We're going to 1, 2, 3. And then when we look at this last corner where we did the chain 3 and the 2 double crochets, we've got quite a little hole there from that stitch. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in there as the beginning of that corner. And then we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3, which was acting as our fake treble, right? 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go into the top there. And there is our little square. It's looking pretty solid, right? You can't see through it. I wanted these to make a top that I've designed, and I will have a full tutorial for that top on another video here on YouTube, okay? So we're going to do the next round, and it's going to start just like the last one, chain 3. This is going to be our pretend treble, right? Because it's at the beginning. And now we're going to do 2 double crochets into that same stitch. 1, 2. Because remember, into each corner we have 2 double crochets, a treble, and 2 double crochets. So now we're going to have to double crochet across 7, I believe. So yes, it's 7. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that brings us right to the treble in the corner. Magic, okay? So we're going to go into the stitch right in front of that treble. And we are going to do the 2 double crochets, 1 treble, 2 double crochet cluster into that corner, okay? So 2 double crochets, 1, 2, then our treble where we wrap it over twice, go in, pull it through, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, yarn over, pull it through 2, and 2 more double crochets. And now we're going to go across 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we are at the next treble in the corner. Each time we do a row, we're gaining 4 stitches, 2 on each corner, because this is where we're doing the 2 here. 1, 2 double crochets into the top of that treble. And here's our treble, which is going to be the next corner stitch, right? 1, 2, 3 times through. That's why it's a treble, 3 times. Now 2 doubles, or we pull it through 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're ready to go across the next top with 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're at the next treble. We always go into the loop that's just in front of that treble. Okay, that's where the stitch is. Okay, we're going to do 2 double crochets, a treble, and 2 double crochets. Just getting some yarn here. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2 doubles, a treble where we wrap it over twice, pull it through 1, 2, 3, 2 more doubles in the same corner stitch, and then we're ready to go across the final 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that brings us to that funny little beginning corner there, and happily, we have that nice loop there that shows us where to go. So we are going to just do 2 double crochets to complete this corner because we already started it at the beginning. 1, 2, and then we find the 3rd stitch up, 1, 2, 3. We put our hook through those doubles and we slip stitch it through. And now we have a bigger square. Okay, so that's how it's going to grow for you, okay? It's just going to be, we're going to start off with a chain 3 for the next row. Do 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And then because the last one was 7, we're going to add on 4 and say 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We are going to be double crocheting across 11 stitches here till we get to the next corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to do our 2 double crochet, 1 treble crochet, 2 double crochets into the next corner and go across 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and repeat the same in the next corner. And you can just keep making your square as big as you want it to be. Fasten it off at the end, and you don't have a lot of ends to weave in, just the middle at the back here. So that's how to make a really solid, beautiful square. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more of my videos. Click on the little bell and it will give you a notification whenever I post something new. Thank you very much and happy crocheting from me at Caraway Crochet.